Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Haley. I am a cashless budgeter, recent graduate, and caregiver who's working her relationship with finances as well as working towards financial freedom. If that's something you're interested in watching and following, please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. And hey guys, so I am doing the budget breakdown and eventual cash stuffing of my second part-time check. If you guys do not know, I've officially started this part-time position as a part-time employee. In January, I had my training / overview period in December, beginning of December, and so now I am a full-fledged employee. So, quick update about retirement. I did not have retirement taken out of this check, by the way. But as a part-time, I could also be eligible, I guess that's the best way to put it, for a Roth option, a Roth 401k. So I am just going to put that here very quickly. I did put in a request to be a part of, or to have my contributions be 100% Roth, and as far as I'm aware, I can put up to 6% of my income, and they match by 3.5%. So whether or not it'll be pre-tax or I'm eligible or qualified to have a Roth 401k with them, I will not know. I did not mean to throw my pen. That was violent for no reason. I did not know, but I will let you guys know when I find out. I just recently completed this application, so I will not know until February. It might catch on to the end of my third paycheck, since it's a magic month, at the end of January, but we'll see. But for right now, my eligibility application is up in the air with that. So that's just a mini update before I forget about it. So anyway, second check. This pay period, I also got paid for New Year's Day holiday, but I did work New Year's Eve and pick up some other shifts. So this check, or my second check, was $501.12. So working my way down through the budget sheet, I decided to put another $400 extra payment to my Direct Plus loan. I am more focused on this loan, and I've been asked whether I'm doing debt snowball versus debt avalanche. I know, everybody has their own way of approaching things, especially when approaching paying off debt. For me, I rather pay the least amount of interest as possible, and since this is my highest interest rate loan, as well as being has my highest balance of my two student loans, I decided to focus on this for the time being until it's gone or mostly gone. The only other way I can see me not focusing on it is if there's a time period where I can either fully pay off or get down to below, or at least the lower thousands on my smaller loan. But until then, I'm focusing on my Direct Plus loan. I will do a debt update at the end of January, before my payments restart. So look out for that. So extra $400 went to principal. Here's payment for tides. It was $50 or 10% of this check. I will come back here to cash envelope after I put these in. So my big ticket binder, or this lovely sloth binder, I budgeted $25 to go in here for this check, and I decided to keep it as such. In this check, I decided to put towards my future home down payment. That's not going to fit. I had to squeeze it in there. Future home down payment. I did not have anything budgeted for it yet, but I decided instead of having, $25-ish, $25.12, or $26, excuse me, and 12 cents to go into here, I decided to take at least $25 and put in my home down payment fund. So for this check, that is an awful zero. I'm so sorry. For this check, I left $1.12 into my rollover. My rollover can be for building up my spending buffer, building up my buffer in my checking, to catch any extra change from taxes or whatnot from purchase, or gas money, any type of rounding down of my account, so to speak. I just leave it in my checking until either the end of the month, or if I end up using it with other purchases. Usually 9 times out of 10 it ends up going with groceries, because taxes hit different on certain items. But anyway, leaving all of that to be said, I do not have any other road to budget, and wow, I just have Butterfingers today, guys. I am so sorry. This pen did absolutely nothing to me. So that'll be 101, so that's 51, so that's 50, and then 25 and 25. Yep, so that's my zero-based budget here, and I am just going to go ahead and do my cash stuffing for my future home down payment challenge, and then we'll get to my big ticket binder. Hold on one second, guys. Let me straighten this all out and clean this up, and I'll be right back. So I am going to go ahead and stuff future home down payment challenge. You guys have not seen this challenge before on my channel yet. This is a home savings scratch off book I completed prior by Kim at our Hometown Treasures, and this challenge is getting $25, which I think I did stick in here. Making total $25. And again, I will make a video explaining why this binder looks so different and the different challenges that are now in here. So I'm just going to put that in there very quickly. And now we can get to my big ticket binder. So we had $25 going in here. And it's January. Okay. So I have 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I call it an account round down, really it's a paycheck round down. I will take extra change and put into these envelopes. These are monthly envelopes that I'm trying to just save up any account rounding, spending rounding, or rounding down dollars from my part-time income. This is solely coming from part-time. Just making it clear, not from my checking account or anything. So I decided to put $5 from this check into here. I am not counting it. I will condense if need be, but thus far I haven't had to do so. And it'll be a mystery what I save this year in December. I'll add them all up. Alright, so flipping back to challenges. Since I'm only working with $20 and that's below my $25 threshold I've set for these challenges, I am just going to go through and pick certain challenges to do. Again, with my income being fluctuating, just gotta roll with the punches and how they go. So I am going to skip around to, I don't want to do a scratch off today because I don't know how heavy they're going to be. So I will save this more than likely for my magic month check, so I'll keep this paperclip here. As far as Maddie's Flower Farm box challenge is concerned, I wrote down numbers on the cards, but I wiped it off of lupine. So my IOU that I had, the lupine was $14, but I had to get it would be $5. And dahlia tuber, I believe, was $26, but added together would be $8. That took way more mental math than it should have. Wow. Okay. So I decided to keep the $8 as an IOME, but to go ahead and pay off the lupine, and lupine being $5, I'm just going to go ahead and add the $5 to the challenge, and thus far I have saved $20, $30, $35 with a flower box. So I'm not going to roll for that. And so flipping back through my challenges, I know for sure that the Sleepy Sloth challenge is going to be a mandatory. If you have not seen my first part-time cash stuffing a budget with me video, I will link it down in the description. But for this game, I'm using the Lazy Sloth challenge from Lisa Grateful Me, Happy Mailbox Co. and Etsy. And when I do not have enough to basically roll out the Tenzi game in its entirety and do 20 complete rolls if I need to, I am just going to take one of my 6-sided dice, right, and roll it, and that is a 3. So I am just going to add, excuse me, $3 to the challenge, and then mark off $3 on here. I figure it's the best way for me to continue on with the challenge, as well as acknowledge the fact that there's a very small chance I will get Tenzi in one roll by itself. So I do it this way, 1, when I have a lower amount coming into this binder, and 2, in order for me to hit the 6 and belows, because let's be real, my track record, I need at least 8+ rolls to get it done. So that is that. And so thus far in this challenge, I've saved 20, 40, 45, 47, 48, 49. $49. Gosh, I kind of wish this was 50 so I could have just gone ahead and condensed it, but you know, next time, for sure, condense that. And now I am going to do a travel challenge. This is one change you guys will see from my last video to now, is that this envelope did have a challenge that was going towards home, but since home I've moved into one binder collectively, I replaced it with my travel fund, so my travel fund can get financed money from a trickle for my full-time check, but also get fed into for my part-time as well. So this is a challenge called Our Unique World, and it's from Teach Save Travel. I believe this was an oops that she posted on her Etsy. These are supposed to be in color, but she printed them black and white by mistake. And I personally do not care either way. I still love it. So I ordered it off her Etsy shop, and it came with multiple destination cards and scratch offs, and I believe they are between 1 and 9. So let me double check how much money we actually have here. First, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $12. I am probably going to do 2 scratches. Could I have an IOU? Potentially. But again, these are all slow and steady. I'm not in a rush to finish them, and I do not really get to put into travel from my full-time unless I completely plan for it, or in this case get magic month or extra income. So I am going to use it while I can. So I just picked a random card from the stack, and the scratch off is for Easter Island in Chile. So I'm just going to scoop that up very quickly and get my scratcher, and I'm just going to pick at random because why not? Again, sorry if I'm shaking. Okay, so this is a 3. By the way, these scratch off very, very nice. I am just being difficult and picky. I think my type A personality is showing. So that'll be $3. So So we have 9 left, so really we can scratch off the highest denomination that would be on his cards and we would be fine with no IOUs. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Let's see, random at random, I'll just do as part of his face. Alright, you know what? I should probably think about getting a vacuum, but I'll just sleep later. Alright, so this is a 1. I think I'm going to keep going. I know I said 2, but there's not really another challenge I like to go back and put into right now, technically. Let's see, 4, 6. I have 8. You know, we're just gonna see. I'm just gonna see, because this challenge is technically new to this binder, and everyone else in here has already gotten love at least twice. So I am just going to scratch off another. And that is a 6. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. I'm trying to glare off the reflections, but I scratched off exactly $10 today. Nice. So that'll be 2, 4, 6. Alright. And this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 going into travel. I will definitely come back to condense that. Probably off camera. Anyway, now that that is done, let's see, we have $2. I think I'm just going to put it in my rainy day savings. This rainy day savings is to add to my rainy day in my emergency fund, but for right now, in this binder, it's more of a catch-all for any stray dollars. I don't roll for it or anything. I could in the future, but as of right now, I do not. So I am going to color 2 raindrops. Let me guys, wow guys, let me know if you guys like watching people color. I personally like watching people color and scratch off. I don't feel as though they need to speed through it, as it's something I enjoy watching, but I can understand trying to cut down any extra video time or whatnot, especially if you're not talking or saying anything while doing so. So I guess I get it, but personally I like watching people color, especially people who like to stay within the lines and trace and all that kind of jazz. Alright, so thus far in rainy day savings, we have $5, $6, $7, $8. Alright. So putting that back. And by the way, these were some $1 freebies from Amanda's Budgets, now Life Unfiltered here on YouTube. Amanda did make some more mini challenges, but these already had printed off and I wanted to finish them before I print off any new ones. That's my goal for this year, is to reuse as many challenges as I can, or ones I already have and have not gotten to, before purchasing anything else. I have purchased some challenges, but when I had Etsy credit that I wasn't going to use any other time, and 2, they were to replace challenges that are used to basically no end, and I couldn't mark them off anymore. So we'll see those eventually. Alright, so this got $10. I am condensing that. Already added to there, and also added, and I still have $8 to go back into a flower box. Alright, well that was basically it for this video. I thank you guys for watching. If you made this far in the video, leave a sloth and or plant emoji down in the comment section. Yeah, I thank you guys for watching again. I hope you have a blessed evening, night, day, wherever you are in the world, and hope to see you guys next time for all of my wildish updates it hasn't even been the first full month of a new year, and I already am having to change things around. But you know, that's the main thing about personal finance. It's personal, and one of the things I'm learning to do is be more adaptable and flexible, because life happens and you just gotta roll with the punches. Yeah. So again, thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye guys.